What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Friday Night Delight. I'm your champion. It's me, the champion, Mongo. Joined today by my forever rival, Trick Maddie. How you doing today, brother?
I'm happy it's Friday. I'm excited to be off. I'm glad to be off. I had to stay late just a little bit, but everything is done now, and I do not have to be back until next week.
There you go. And also joining us today, the good stoner himself, Mr. Swerve Jones. How you doing today, Mike?
I'm great, my brothers. I was off today, so I went ahead and took my fat ass to the gym. Feeling great. Yeah. Thank God no bullshit happened in the world of wrestling today.
Right.
Brother, you ain't kidding. Jesus, what a week. Man,
What up, Maddie?
January. What is that back? It's me. It's
him getting presented with his titles.
It's me with all my gold that will be gone by tomorrow.
Right. It will be back. It will be right back here.
I don't know about that. Man, January it's been a long year already. It really has.
Right.
Oh my God. Not much has really happened since all that news broke yesterday. But before we get into SmackDown preview, there is a little bit of an issue regarding the Royal Rumble and their sponsor, Slim Jim. WrestleVotes reported earlier that they had been told that they may be pulling out of the event due to the allegations and the aura around the event with Vince McMahon. It was reported by Post Wrestling around 5:36 that this is the official statement from Slim Jim. Slim Jim values integrity and respect in all of our partnerships. Given the recent disturbing allegations against Vince McMahon, at this time we've decided to pause our promotional activities with WWE. This decision reflects our commitment to our brand, values, and responsibility to our community. We will continue to monitor the situation and base our future engagements on our values and what's best for our brand. Not great.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, not that's huge. Last year, around the same time, when some issues were coming out about Vince, he managed to get himself back into the company. Essentially, there were talks of and even back in the summer of 2022, there were talks of brands pulling away due to these issues. So this isn't new, but them actually going through with it will be massive. Now, right now, I don't think there's actually an official tweet from them. There's no official statement out, with their letterheading or any of that stuff. But it looks like, we're not going to be seeing Slim Jim tomorrow.
Nope.
I feel bad for TKO, for Tricks, all those in charge, because now they have to deal with the backlash of Vince's fuckery. And they got to clean it up. They got to clean up all this bullshit. So I feel bad for them.
Yeah, for the first time ever, WWE has to deal with actual repercussions because all the other times they've had scandals, they've owned themselves. They don't own themselves anymore. They got to actually answer to people.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just looking at now. I'm looking for new, if there's anything up on this. And it looks like other outlets are now reporting the same thing. Slim Jim is officially pulling out tomorrow.
And it sucks because after what was that? What was SummerSlam or whatnot? When we just had that whole battle royal with LA Knight, and we were saying, "Oh, he's getting the push of a lifetime." Everything connected to him has slowly started to fall apart. Like, unfortunately, they tried to put him with Bray. Bray died. Then they put him with Slim Jim. They're like, all right, cool. We still give him the rub. He's the last person to face Bray. And now we're going to let him win Slim Jim. Let him win this battle royal. He's also probably going to lose at the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else getting pinned.
Right.
Pretty sure it's going to be him. Yeah. It's a massive blow, but this is a point where it's time to get serious and it's time to actually do something about this. If you're on the TKO board, they've been saying for a while now in their quarterly number releases that they're looking to distance themselves from Vince. It wouldn't be the first time they've said that. Well, now's the time to do it. The issue is we talked about last night after the show how it's written into the contract.
I saw that, right? I shared that with the group as soon as we had got off, and they basically said the only way Vince probably did have this negotiated, but at the same time, it's just common sense almost. It's written into the language of everything. The only way Vince can be removed is if he dies, resigns, or that's basically it. He has to die or resign. They have to convince him to resign, or somebody got to kill him. He can't get fired.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's something about him being imprisoned that would affect.
Yeah, that might be. If he's convicted, he has no choice. So he's either got to go to jail, die, or quit.
Yeah, yeah. They might want to stop there. Yeah, stopping there's a good point. That's a good idea.
Cookie's like, I ain't scared.
Yeah.
You know what though? But this type of him being able to negotiate that while making that substantial amount of money from them, it just shows once again how much of a sly fox and how much of a genius he is.
How much of a slick bastard he is. That's
sly fox.
And TKO basically went into this. They knew what they were, because somebody was asking on Twitter, like, they had to have known about this. Yeah, they did. That's why they've been saying they saw him as a risk. They went into this knowing they were dealing with the devil. They had one arm tied behind their back because it's like, this is a deal of a lifetime. We can buy WWE. Fatty ass. So how bad does it affect their numbers?
I'll be honest, Batty. I don't know.
I mean, if Slim Jim is the first, we got to see if anybody else is going to join in.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the sponsors are for the Rumble now. I can look. See if it's anybody. Right now, the major one is Slim Jim. Yeah, that's the major one that's going to be pulling out. I don't know how the numbers are going to be affected. I really don't. That's something we're probably going to know more of the further we get away from it. Well, you got to think that this affects stuff they're going to do tomorrow because, like we mentioned the Slim Jim Battle Royal, commercials that they do, and they run those commercials through those pay-per-views. Remember those KFC Gold commercials we got with Enzo?
Right. It just means we're gonna probably get hit with extra Peacock commercials.
Yeah, probably more than likely.
Or Bianca or Love and WWE. Something's whatever it is, we gonna notice because we're like, dang, they playing the hell out of this commercial. Yeah, because that was supposed to be Slim Jim.
Yeah. It's gonna be and they they had to have graphics made. They had to have I don't know if they might have had Slim Jim's logo on the mat or around the ring apron, barricade. If they don't have the LED lights up like that,
Right.
It affects a lot. It affects a lot. Well, it's money wise. None of us really know. That's something that we'll hear of probably months from now. Really, but it's a sign that companies are fed up with dealing with this shit. It's been long enough. It's it's they're tired of their brand being affected by the negative press that continually comes out about Vince and higher ups there. And they have a right to be upset. They have a right to be upset and pull their money. They do.
And we're in 2024. You had the Me Too movement and just all this, the progression that we've made in terms of stopping things such as sexual assault, rape, because this is what this case is about. It's about sexual assault and rape and trafficking. Mm-hmm. So in this day and age, these companies, without second thought, are going to say, "Fuck no, we're not going to be associated with you." We cannot tarnish our name being associated with you.
Right.
It just can't happen. These companies are not allowing it to happen. And to my earlier point, it's just, I feel so bad. And it's coming such a terrible time. I mean, anytime is bad. But we're on the road to WrestleMania. Starting with tomorrow at the Rumble, and they've lost their biggest sponsorship. There's no telling what other sponsors could be affected by this, especially heading into Mania.
Oh yeah, I'm reading this whole press release. That's why I got quiet real quick. I found the press release from August when they entered into the partnership with Slim Jim. That was the start of it at SummerSlam. As part of the pact, Slim Jim will activate at Survivor Series in November, in addition to the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania 40 in 2024. Yeah, they super put a pause on this. They're gonna wait to see what else is about to happen. They're not about to be in no WrestleMania.
At Mania, no, absolutely not.
And this was supposedly this is the largest sponsorship deal in WWE history.
Well,
thanks, Vince.
Went from their most profitable year ever to losing their biggest sponsor ever. That's yeah, that would be grounds for termination, I would think. But again, with how that lingo looks in the contract and the paperwork, it's going to require a lot to get Vince out of there. What are the odds journalists ask questions about this at the presser after the Rumble? Honestly, pretty good.
And you're going to get something that's super already rehearsed multiple times. Trips is going to hit us with that. Just like he ain't know nothing about a merger. That's what he probably say something slick like that. We've looked into it.
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure there's going to be a prepared answer for anything about whether it's Vince, whether it's Slim Jim, whatever. They're going to have
at the press conference. There we go.
they're probably going to have a prepared answer that they will not stray from. So that's when I've seen people say, "Oh, when it comes to these pressers, you got to ask those questions. You have to ask them. Why does nobody asking these questions?" They get asked, whether it's any promotion, they get asked. They will not be answered.
Right.
They are going to be danced around because that's just not where they're going to answer them at.
I would just about to say they're not going to give the media the answers that they are looking for.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get the super rehearsed answer.
Yeah, like fans think that you can go up to there and just ask what about the allegations against Vince, and they're gonna get really interesting and honest answers. It's like, no, they're gonna dance around it for 5 minutes and just move on. That's how it works. And if more people keep asking questions, those end the presser early.
And if you're a sports fan in general, when difficult situations like this occur, to Mongo's point, you see head coaches, general managers, owners, they give the same simple cliche answer. We're going to look into it internally. It's an unfortunate situation. Right now, we're focused on the progression of the team. Shit like that. Mm-hmm. But I will say, this could do having the Rumble tomorrow does allow for some temporary damage control. Because we know who the focus is going to be. The Rumble winners. they are going to make sure that whoever wins the men and women's rumble, that's going to be the central focus, as it should be. But they're going to really emphasize that tomorrow night at that presser.
If they even have it.
Right. If they even have it. To be honest, I'll be shocked if they have it.
Yeah, right now the link is currently up for the presser. Again, no Slim Jim advertisement associated with it. I honestly, Mike, I think that's a possibility. We might not even see it.
Like, I really feel like it'll just be not a press conference won't happen. One, because they're gonna cancel it, and two, it would not shock me if the press conference is technically called the official Royal Rumble press conference presented by Slim Jim. It ain't gonna be presented by anybody.
Nope.
Yeah, they should have gone back with the Mountain Dew. What was it? Black?
Mountain Dew Black.
Pitch Black.
And what they'll probably do is Trip and it'd be classic Trips. He's back there backstage, probably taking a picture of the Rumble winners, and he'll probably put out a couple tweets. He'll put out a couple tweets just recapping the night. That's it.
And if he has tweeted, I bet you tomorrow, whatever tweet he says hyping up the Rumble, more likely than not, I bet you the replies will be turned off.
Absolutely.
If they don't have their stuff turned off yet, they need to. But Triple H, unfortunately, Triple H, you about to get quote tweet the shit out of because they can't reply, but they can quote tweet you.
Yep, they're gonna be eating that shit for a while, as they should. Don't reporters have a duty to ask until answered? No, they do not. No. Asking the question once and just not getting an answer, and that's just them going, look, you asked it, we're not going to talk about it, we're not going to move on. And like at that point, you're asking for it to end early. You're not going to get those answers, plain and simple.
And you're asking to get banned.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all that's gonna happen. Like
they're gonna ban your ass.
It ain't like it is in the movies where they'll be like, "Well, what is it, Triple H?" No comment. Well, nope, you need to answer the question. Like, nah, they just gonna be like, "No comment." Sanitize answer. Sanitize answer. Sanitize answer again. No comment. No comment. Then boom. Yeah. Or they'll just say, cut it.
No.
They'll just say, cut it. That's all that will end up happening.
And then what will happen is you, said reporter, you know what will happen to your credentials?
Yeah, that's what'll happen. They'll pull that person. They'll let you answer that question. They'll let you get your moment in the sun. But I bet you try to get your credential for Elimination Chamber or for WrestleMania. I bet you don't get approved for a credential that next PLE. You're gonna be wondering why your outlet has been banned because you decided to run off at the mouth asking the same question.
And they damn sure are not going to call on you again tomorrow if you ask that question the first time you get
called.
Hell no. You're not going to call on you. Nobody ever gets a chance to ask more than one question anyway. But like, damn sure not going to ask you again after you do. It's just not going to happen. Don't expect that tomorrow.
Someone's going to ask you one time. They gonna get Triple H is going to give that sanitized regular answer that we all get. He going to get the corporate answer. And that will be it. And from then on, then he'll probably say, "Oh yeah, we had record viewership, record profits. This was the highest grossing Royal Rumble of all time. The city of Tampa was so wonderful. Hospitality was great. This, that, and the other. Boom."
If you've seen one presser, you've seen them all. You know how this works. Don't expect any different. And it's nothing against anybody that's going to be there asking anything. It's just how it works.
If you watch the press conference when they asked him about the merger, and he was like, "I have no clue what you're talking about. If something is happening, I'll know when y'all know."
Look back, and this is not saying this is like on the same level, but when All Out and AEW happened, when they were over in the UK,
Mm-hmm.
And a question was asked about the fight that happened before the show with Punk and Jack Perry, and it was brushed by. It was just kind of not even really discussed. Hey, we're not going to talk about it. Boom. This is what happened to the show. Big numbers, like you said. That's how it happened. And TK gets a lot of shit for that, but that's how everybody does it at every company, in every sport, how it works. So I would love for them to give an honest answer. I would love for there to be peace on earth. I would love for there to be a lot of things. It's just not happening. It's just not going to happen. CM Punk looks. That's disgusting. That's CM Punk and Tony Atlas have something in common. I see. Yeah, that's the most important news of the day. Let's get into the SmackDown breakdown. A few things announced for tonight. We're gonna see Carmelo Hayes and Austin Theory again, and hopefully this time they don't concuss each other.
Great.
Last time we had this match, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Let's not try the top rope Spanish fly.
Yeah, stop doing the, maybe not everybody has to do a Spanish fly. And maybe if you're a little bit bigger, you probably don't need to do a top rope springboard one either. Like, you don't have to do that stuff. Just dial it back. It's SmackDown. Dial it back a little bit. You don't have to do the crazy shit on TV. You can save it for later.
Fox pays additional money to see people die, and they're on a football field. We don't need to see it in a wrestling ring.
Ain't that? Should be a good match. We're just kind of building towards Melo leaving NXT eventually.
Right.
The more they push him as like a face on SmackDown, I'm wondering if they don't actually have Ilya Dragunov be the attacker. Like,
that would be so terrible.
Because they're like, well, now SmackDown knows him as like we can't have him turn heel now. So let's just have it be Ilya.
If they do that, I'm blaming Ava.
Or it's gonna be Lexus King.
Yeah, I mean, it could be it could be
blame
Mr.
Ava.
P.
Always blame Ava. Yeah, ABA.
Yes.
We're also going to see the women's tag titles defended as Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. Do they have a name yet? Have they been like the party?
I just call them the party girl.
Party girls. Defending against the Kabuki Warriors, and I think everybody and their mama has the Kabuki Warriors winning this one. I don't see that.
I love how that theme song was saved, but
all the songs you could save,
like certain theme songs of the CFOs are saved, but other songs are just like Undisputed Eras is gone.
It's
but that racist song is staying.
that is like in the 80s, like B movie, like
Dong, 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 dong.
An Asian person must be about to be on screen. Yep, there they are.
Great.
Wow, that's horribly racist. Kabuki Warriors probably winning there. We're also going to see Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits come face to face with it's the Final Testament. That's what they're called.
Yeah, that name is badass.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad, I'll admit it. They haven't give Lashley and the Profits a name yet, but they already gave them a name. Like,
they gave them it's the Pride.
That's right, the Pride. I forgot
about
Pride.
The Pride.
AKA Black Pride.
Yeah. Yeah, they just yeah. That's exactly.
They just black. They're like, oh nope.
I remember seeing that, and I think I even tweeted. I was like, "That's not a terrible." Like, I was thinking, like, could have gone worse. But if you like think about it for more than 5 seconds, it's kind of not. It's you see what they're doing,
right?
This would be a great feud, though, man. I'm excited for it. A lot of guys that I like, especially Cross and AOP, giving them something. The issue is, I don't think you can have Lashley and the Profits lose that much going into Mania. I feel like they're going to have big programs going in there.
Yeah, they've kind of booked themselves into a corner with this because The Final Testament needs a push. They need to be taken seriously. They need to be legitimized. But the Pride ain't really done anything besides just be black. That's about it.
Yeah. It's great match, bad booking is what it feels like.
Y'all got one of the people in this match has a whole TV show getting ready to be on Hulu. That's another reason why he got to win.
Him and Bianca can't be losers when this show comes out.
Right.
Thanks, Tito. Appreciate it, brother. We also have Carlito versus Santos Escobar, which should be Santos winning. We were watching SmackDown last week when there was like the 6-man tag, and like Carlito, people have wanted him back for years, and it's great to have him back. But man, he cannot really move with these guys.
Yeah, I'm just like, why?
He slows everything down when he gets in there.
We got happy off of that Rumble appearance, and now it's like, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You look at him now, it's like, dude, you put on too much muscle mass.
He moves like an action figure.
He's on the wrong side of 250. That's what he looks like. Just straight up mass. What is it? They say in Always Sunny, accumulating mass or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he got the muscle. He got the muscle. Carlito grown ass still got that hairstyle. That's all he's ever known. All he's ever known.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, we're gonna have LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. Brandy faced Sikoa last week. Obviously, that ended in a big ass brawl, as always. I'm assuming the same thing happens tonight.
Is the streak about to end tonight?
No.
For Solo?
No.
Oh, is he still? Oh, damn. Still.
No. I'm pretty sure it's either going to be a DQ or a no contest.
John Cena about to come back and retire.
We're going to have
Solo.
We're going to have Randy like doing his pose on the turnbuckles at the end, or AJ doing his shit, or Knight just saying yeah everywhere. Like one of them is going to have a big ending to the show.
Probably LA Knight. They got to do something to give him, just to make him, before he takes his L tomorrow, because he's probably getting pinned.
Yeah, he needs something. He's making a Florida loss. Solo has been losing since he beat Cena.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
He should have been undefeated since, and he's been taking L after L after L, or DQ losses. I don't think he's been like pinned outright a lot, if any. But he has not won a match since then.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my money on LA Knight. He ain't lost Slim Jim too, so yeah, let's give this man a dub. Let him
give this man something. Damn, give him something. That was the thing. They're gonna, I'm sure they're gonna like play all those Slim Jim ads with Knight to make sure, like, oh, even though he loses tonight, he's still a big deal. Now,
nope.
Now that's gone. That's out. That's out the window.
LA gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Snap into a skinny James. Slip into a skinny James.
He gonna get snapped into a Slim Jim. So that's what's gonna happen. Roman gonna snap him into a goddamn Slim Jim.
They better talk to whoever the off-brand is, a Slim Jim. Get something real quick. Record a commercial.
Did you guys see that comment about Bobby Lashley? He was talking about to one of the guys from Sportskeeda, and they're talking about Hulk Hogan coming into the Rumble, because now with Lesnar being out and like a lot of issues coming up, for some reason there's an idea like maybe we can bring in Hulk Hogan and people will be happy. Like, that would be the worst move. The only worse move than that is to have Vince show up on SmackDown tonight to get another goodbye like last time. That would be the only worst move.
Right.
First off, Hogan, isn't he still walking with that cane?
I think so.
All I know is
maybe they're thinking because he rescued that woman out of the car that it's all good.
If that man in ring, he gonna need rescuing.
That man is walking like Viserys Targaryen. That's who he's walking like. A decrepit Viserys Targaryen. Ain't no fucking way. He won't be able to climb up the damn steel steps, let alone climb inside the ring.
Right.
So,
and honestly, it wouldn't even shock me. Like, I'm sure there's, as much as they say, like, oh, we knew Brock was going to be there, and right now it's like, oh, Brock ain't going to be there. Would we be shocked if we still heard Brock's music tomorrow? No. Like, we would not be shocked. We'd be like, damn, they really had Brock.
It should not happen.
It shouldn't.
There are things that should not have happened in this company for the past few years that have just been going on. Anyway. Well, that fucking matters. I guess.
Right.
Later, Kenny.
See you, brother.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else going on regarding any other issues with the Rumble. Nothing yet.
Some folks want Titus to take over Kevin Patrick's spot since he's been fired. They got rid of him.
Well, right now, Michael Cole has to pull double duty again. Just
damn.
Poor Cole. That man cannot escape all this extra work. Can't get away from Bailey to save his life. That poor bastard. He can't get away. Can't get a moment's peace. I don't know. I don't really know who could. I mean, I think we talked about it recently. Big E can do it. He's still doing press for the WWE, and he's great at it. So why not just keep him on people's minds?
Give him and Breeze a shot. You already got Breeze there.
Breeze can do commentary for sure. I don't think Hogan is in the Rumble, but I would not put it past him to have him just like, hey, what's going on, brother? Like, welcome to the Rumble, brother. Road to
WrestleMania, better just brother. Do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked.
If he do anything else, I need Randy to bring it right on back and recreate RKO when he hit the ass on that car.
I mean, Randy's calling himself the Legend Killer again, so time to do it.
That is the funniest RKO of all time because he
car
played on that car, and because Brooke comes out, she's like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh man, he has to be more careful. He just fell." But luckily, I was here. I'm like, bullshit. You destroyed him.
You killed that old man.
I'm like, Brooke, how are you sitting in the front seat, not seeing this man just zoom across the rearview mirror and destroy your dad?
Oh, this is a terrible name. The WWE has applied for a trademark for Kendall Gray, which just sounds like a porn star.
That was to say,
right?
That's not,
chicka wow wow.
That's like when Disney was trying to figure out the name for Hannah Montana before the show started, and they almost went with Alexis Texas.
Oh no!
Oh god!
WWE update. WWE, but the name is Lexus Gray. Oh yeah, that's super. NXT person.
Kendall Gray is the name.
Gray.
What sounds
Kendall Gray? Oh yeah, that's definitely a Kendall Gray is definitely an NXT person.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely.
We'll be seeing him in the next few weeks.
An adult entertainer.
That must be Kendall.
Kendall Gray is getting searched. Never mind.
Or someone's going to be like, I am no longer this name. I am Kendall Gray.
Boo.
Great.
Boo. Yeah, all right. I think that about does it for us today. Nothing else crazy happened, thank God.
Right.
If anything happens between now and the Rumble, we might have a little 30-minute show tomorrow, maybe. To find out, follow us at facebook.com/undertheringpod or twitch.tv/undertheringpod. If you do, you'll get the notifications the second we go live. Whether it's me, Matt, Mike, Kenny, Tita, any of us, you'll know. You can also follow us at Linktree, also /undertheringpod, where you will see our links. I'm, of course, at Greg Bush SK. We've got Kenny at The Rock Ribs 44. Mr. Swerve Jones himself, the teacher man at Mr. Fresh Beard. My forever rival, the right answer, Trick Maddie. the Street Team Captain at Boreal Maliente, and then last but not least, our good friend and local news correspondent, Justin D. Baxley. Folks, we'll be back on Monday to talk Rumble and all the news coming out of that, and hopefully nothing else terrible. Please,
right.
God, just give us that. Just
Give
like
us a break.
give us a few months before this.
Right.
Don't want it. Y'all have a great weekend, folks. Stay safe.